Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Agus Rahayudi. I'm from TBIE 5th semester of EIN Madura. Now I would like to explain about 4 material in Simantic class. For the first material is study of meaning. Definition of semantic. Semantic is the study of meaning in a language. Semantic words come from the Greek sema, which means a sign or symbol. And then the nature of language. Human language differs from animal communication in 2 ways. For the first way is animal can communicate only in response to some particular stimulus. And the second way is animals have only a fixed repertoire of message. Human language is creative. And then semantic and 3 other discipline. There are 3. For the first, psychology, philosophy, and linguistic. And the next material is the dimension of meaning. Dimension of meaning is any expression that has a relation between the utterance and the things or person that being referenced in a language. For the first is morpheme. Morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit in the grammatical of language. A single word may be composed of one more morphemes. And classification of morpheme: free morpheme or basic word forms. Free morpheme which can be used a word on their own. And bond morpheme or prefix and suffix. Morpheme which can occur on their own as an independent word. And then the second is homony and polysemy. Homony, sense of relation in which one forms has different meaning, different word with the same form. Treated as such in dictionaries, no relation in meaning. And polysemy, one word having several closely related sense, a word or phrase with multiple meaning. Native speaker has clear intuition that the different senses are related to each other. Polysemy close relatedness in morpheme, which is usually connected to metaphorical extension. And the third is lexical ambiguity. Lexical ambiguity is when homonym can occur in the same position in utterance. And the fourth is sentence meaning. Sentence meaning is the meaning of a sentence derives from the meaning of its constituent lexeme and from the grammatical meaning it's contained. And at last, if the sentence is a statement, if you know the meaning of the sentence, you know what conditions are necessary. If you know the meaning of the sentence, you know what conditions are necessary in the word for the sentence to be true. And the third material is grammatical semantic. The first, grammatical meaning. Grammatical meaning is the meaning conveyed in a sentence by word, order, and other grammatical signal. Also called structural meaning. And then grammatical meaning associated with noun and noun phrase. Noun phrase or noun phrase. A noun phrase is a group of 2 or more words that is headed by noun, a person, place, or thing. That includes modifiers. For example, the, a, of them, with her, like this. And the types of noun phrase: noun and adjective, and then noun and verb. And the third is grammatical meaning associated with verb. Tense is a property of verb and most closely correspond with location in time. Tense has two values, past and present. Past indicates for before now, and present indicates now, and sometimes before and after now. And the last material is the ideas about meaning. 1. 10 aspects of speaker semantic knowledge. For the first aspect is speaker know in a general way whatever something is or isn't meaningful in their language, like this. For example, speaker of English can tell which of the following are meaningful in English. For example, speakers of English can tell which of the following are meaningful in English. And the second aspect is speakers of language generally agree as to when two sentences have essentially the same meaning and when they don't. And the third, speakers generally agree with two words have essentially the same meaning. Given context in each sentence below one word is underlined. Following the sentence is a group of words, one of which can replace the underlined word without changing the meaning of the sentence. And the fourth, speakers recognize when the meaning of one sentence contradicts another sentence. The sentence below are all about the same person, but two of them are related in such a way that if one is true, the other must be false. And the next aspect is speakers generally agree when two words have opposite meaning in a given context. And the sixth is synonym and antonym. Synonym and antonym have to have some common element of meaning in order to be respectively the same or different word can have some element of meaning without being synonym or antonym. For example, we should all agree that in each of the following groups of words, A and all but one of the words have some things in common. And the seventh aspect is some sentences have double meaning. They can be interpreted in two ways. Speakers are aware of this fact because they appreciate jokes which depend on the way interpretation. And the next aspect is speakers know how language is used when people interact. If one person asks a question or makes a remark, there are various possible answers to the question or replace one might make to remark. And the next is speakers are aware that two sentences may be related in such a way that is one is true, the other must also be true. And the last aspect is speakers know. Speakers know that the message conveyed in one sentence may presuppose other piece of knowledge. For instance, if it's accepted as true, so must also be accepted as true. Maybe like this for review material of semantic class. Jelas AC. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.